So I was literally filming, but I was like, you know what, let me refilm this because I started to bounce off topic multiple times. And honestly, I just want to get straight to the point. Like, I just want to get it over with, kind of, but also like let it flow and be organized. But the reason I'm just like scattered all over the fucking place like a scrambled egg is because I'm sleepy and I'm going through things and I'm stressed. And I was up late and I'm a little bit dehydrated and all of those reasons for me not to film this, but actually I did it. And that actually talks about what I was talking about earlier. I think I'm just rambling so fast. I was talking about earlier, like, I was talking to my mom because I'm going through some things. Okay, let's backtrack. Theme of this video is, I wish I can write or have a screen pop up. I shouldn't know how to edit. Let me like learn that or figure out a way how to do that. Anyways, theme is rock bottom, okay, cool. So because I feel like I'm in rock bottom, that's number one. I was talking to my mom maybe a week ago. She was telling me how she saw this video about me speaking positive, whatever, something I had posted on TikTok. And so I went back to look at it and I couldn't even finish looking back at it or like watching the whole video because like honestly it started to make me feel feelings and I was like but it was like I was very positive in the video. I was speaking life into myself. Like when I opened the video, it was like I was speaking life and I was just like joyful. I wouldn't say happy, but I was joyful. And I was just reflecting on the differences from where I am now and where I was there. And I was like, wow, like that's nice. That's something I need to start doing, you know? And what I learned this past weekend, I went to a conference. What I learned this past weekend was they were talking about rock bottom all of a sudden. And they were saying like, my mentors were saying like rock bottom is a good space to plant seeds. Any seeds that you want to plant, you plant seeds, but also don't plant seeds in a season and harvest in a season. You want those to be just happening together basically, because if you're planting your seeds, then you gotta wait to harvest. And you don't want that. You wanna harvest and plant your seeds continuously. And you can plant your seeds little ways, big ways, any way that looks like for you, like whatever planting your seeds look like for you. You define that. Ooh, I'm speaking to myself right now, right? So I was like, okay. And actually I put it up together right now. I was like, damn, like me filming this clip, this video, whatever that I'm gonna post online to whoever's gonna see it for myself, because eventually I'm gonna look back at my videos, right? Like I did with the other video that happened like in 2024. Was it 2024? It was 2024, damn. It was 2024. That's gonna inspire me more to do better, to plant more seeds and pour it into my cup. Because when I pour it into my cup, then I can pour it into others. But I'm not gonna spill my business up on here, but like, I'm in a relationship. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm still learning how I feel about it. And honestly, relationships are hard. And I'm like, It's actually very interesting how relationship make you look within you so you can work on yourself more. But it's all about choosing that person who you want to work on yourself with. Yeah, so I'm like really excited and I want to be my own person. I don't want to live up somebody else's standards. I want to do whatever I want to do. Number one, do it the right way and just be my authentic self. Just because people have their own boundaries of what they wouldn't do or the things they're open to or not open to, that doesn't mean I can't do what I want to do and still be my own person and still accomplish the dreams and shit that I want, right? Because people have their own struggles, so you can't replicate, how you want to be as a woman or as a man when you're looking, somebody's coming, but I get anxiety because I don't be filming in front of people. I don't know this person. And he just waving like, okay, I'm not gonna be mean, come on now. But you can't replicate, sorry, I have a boo-boo. because I steamed myself, guys. When I was trying to steam my suit, I steamed my leg. Now I got a boo-boo. I hope I didn't pop it, because I got a blister. Not gonna lie. I got a blister. But yeah, you can't replicate how you want to be as a man or as a woman when you have people to look up to or inspirations and like that. You have to figure out who you want to be. Like, it's like taking the good, leaving the bad, what fits here, you know what I mean? And also going through trials and tribulations and learning what fits for you. And honestly, I was talking to a friend, and what they made me realize was, even when you're in a relationship or any type of relationship, friendship, or even family, whatever the case is, you have to truly know yourself. Like, not to say before you interact with people or whatever, but you have to truly know yourself so you're not easily manipulated, or your feelings are easily manipulated, because you truly know how you feel, you know your values and your morals and what you're cool with, basically. Like, you know to the back of your hand, basically. And I look back and I'm like, wow, like, sometimes we don't really truly know ourselves. We might think we truly know ourselves, but there's a lot of things that we're not aware of, and that takes time to discover, right? Because if you look back at the person you was in 2024, you look back now, you're not the same, right? You're not the same. You're not the same. You might look the same, but like, there's a lot of stuff you uncovered or discovered or you're healing through. So, you know, that's that. But yeah, honestly, I hope nobody see this channel. Imagine in a few years my channel blows up. That would be crazy. And imagine I pull up this clip. That would be crazy. But honestly, I don't care for that. I don't care for that. But I was just saying that because I just want to just say everything on here, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. But at the same time, I don't care, because it's my life. It's my life. It's my choices. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like life is like a roller coaster, and which is good, is great. And talking about rock bottom, it's a prayer in disguise. I had put that in my notes on Instagram, and that's something that just came up in my head randomly, because like I kept on thinking about rock bottom, because I'm the one who's going through stuff. What the fuck I'm saying right now? Okay, I'm someone who's going through something right now, right? I went to conference, but I'm always thinking, like, I honestly wasn't as present because I'm just like in my head or in my emotions, especially because I'm in my luteal phase. Bring it on, man. Like, I'm just like scrambled everywhere, like scrambled eggs. I always say that. I don't know where that came from. But so I've been like, honestly, it's been on my heart to like, rock bottom has been on my heart. I'm just like, okay, I'm thinking about it because I know everything can be worse, definitely, but it's a prayer in disguise, because I'm looking at it from a different perspective, and maybe I can look at it deeper, I would say, because there's always a perspective you're not aware of until somebody brings it up, or like until you think deeper, stuff like that, whatever. But from where I am right now, I'm just like, okay, that's definitely a prayer in disguise. Like, the situation I'm in might look scary, the unknown might not look scary, but my life can literally change 360, and it feels like it did now. It's progressing. That's why choices are very important, which like is low-key scaring me right now, because I'm like, now what choice do I make? But what I'm learning now is to choose myself, no matter how I feel of a situation, of a person, of an opportunity, of anything. If it doesn't align with the woman or the person that I want to become, like my vision of how I want my lifestyle, how I want to feel, how I want to be, how I want to live, all those things, if it doesn't like align with who I want to be, I don't want to be in a situation or associated with whatever that is. You know what I mean? Like, I have to choose things that align with me and who I want to be. Right? So, like, I'm not going to entertain, for example, a random argument for no reason from a classmate, right? If I know I did my best as a classmate, a friend, whatever, as a person, I did right by them, and they're just arguing for no reason. Because actually, a situation like that happened, right? Like, homegirl was tweaking on me because I said I was coming home, I was going to class late or something like that, and she wanted me to ask the doctor something, but I wasn't there, so I told her like, hey, I'm gonna be late, whatever. And she tweaked on me like, you got a freaking problem. I'm like, so like, for example, like, does that align with the one I want to be? Should I entertain that argument? No. All you can do is like feel bad for people, pray for them, and move on and choose you. But in certain situations, when it comes to family or romantic relationships, or like your close family, like your mom and your dad, or an opportunity that you want for money, but do you really want to work a job for the rest of your life? No. So it's like, even though the choices might be hard, you still have to choose you, because that's how you honor yourself. And actually, I was watching this show yesterday. Is Elise Ross, something like that. She's an actor on Girlfriend. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I love her so much. I have to learn how to say her name. I really love her, bro. But I never pronounce her name. I know her as Joan in Girlfriends. Oh my god, I love that show. But she said one of her episodes, Traveling Solo, that show, yeah, she said in one of her episodes on that show, she asked herself, like, how do I honor myself? How did I honor myself today? Like, for me, example, this is how I'm honoring myself. I'm communicating to a camera. I'm disassociating from the fact that people might see this, and I'm talking to me. And when I talk to me, that might touch someone else. I'm not performing, so like, oh, this person's gonna see it, whatever. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And that's something I want to master, and I'm gonna continue doing it, because this is a form of journaling or expressing my feelings out, or just my self-expression, period, point blank. However that looks, the way you style, the way you talk, the way you just operate is a way of you honoring yourself, however that looks like. So we have to do our best to honor ourselves in the highest way as possible. Feed your mind, feed your body. And another thing that I realized during conference, because like I spoke about this with my mentors, and I always ask that, like, in my head I always thought, let me just say it, in my head I always thought I always need to be productive. And so that idea really, really, really hindered me, right? And I would get upset and I couldn't relax or rest, because I feel like, even though I'm not doing much now, but that's something I'm working on now, because I'm aware of it. I'm starting to get aware of it. And I didn't think about that until today, actually. That I don't always need to be productive. I just need to do my non-negotiables, whatever those look like. For me, that's reading, listen to audios, listen to podcasts, exercising, moving my body. I said reading, nurture my body, whatever. Those are non-negotiables. Praying, right? But I have to master those, and those are the way I honor myself. I honor myself, and those are my productive tasks that I do, right? So, and then I do something to honor myself, maybe separately, maybe some skincare, you know, but it doesn't always have to be productive. And I thought that I had to be productive 24/7 like Elon Musk. Like, apparently he utilizes every hour of his fucking day other than his sleep. After that, every hour apparently in his life is calculated to the minute, to the second, apparently. I can't operate like that. I'm a woman. I don't think a lot of people can operate. That's normal. But you find something that works for you. So I might not be like, I don't have great discipline right now, but starting small and building that muscle is key, because I did it with the gym. I fell off with the gym because I moved here and I'm getting back in my routine. I'm being more active. Even though it might not be ideal how I want it to be, but it's building up that muscle, you know? And like one of my mentors said, if you want to have like 10 business partners, how about focus on a smaller number and stop overwhelming yourself with all of that? Just start by 6 or 3, simple. And then from there, how many more do I need? You know what I mean? Like, but it can be overwhelming because you want to set yourself high expectations and be proud of yourself, but sometimes our brain can't take that pressure because you're only one person, and on top of that, there's other things you have to worry about, especially like if you're a person who have a lot of responsibility or you have a lot of stress and other tasks to worry about, like, you know. So that's my video. I have other things to do. I just remember I have to go back to New York because I have something to get done, so, and I'm not even prepared for it. So I have to go do that today. Yeah, that's my video. Bye.